So, yeah, we've got some lovely Phantom of the Opera lighting, but yeah, just go with it. I like to record outside, and I can't use my tripod, so hopefully you can hear me over the wind. But yeah, my tripod was just not handling the phone. It kept falling over. Like, you'd get to almost the end, and it'd just be like, nope. So yeah, anyways, enough stories of my recording problems. But yeah, so this week we are talking about reincarnation and souls. So for me, I don't think a lot of people have this belief. So yeah, I don't think anyone actually has this anywhere. Just my own little crazy thing that I've kind of come up with. But I kind of think of souls as like a starfish. Now, I'm no biology major, so I could be like totally and completely wrong. Because like my last class of biology was when I was in like 10th grade and I'm in college. So it's been a while. But basically, the gist of what a starfish does is it's like a limb breaks off and then it grows into a whole new starfish of magic and wonder. And I think of souls in that way. And also, really sorry if there's wind. But again, I like to record outside. So yeah, hopefully it's not ridiculously obnoxious. I don't know, I like the sound of even the wind on cameras because I'm weird. But yeah, so anyways, I think of souls as a starfish, so that when you die, the essence of who you are, your soul, reincarnates, and it's still like who you are, so it's like still the same starfish. You started at the same place, but now you've like grown into a new one. And I don't think who you are in this lifetime ever completely goes away. I don't know where I saw it, but it was somewhere. I think it was like a Star Trek original series episode or something like that. But it's like the idea that like your consciousness is like contained in like a machine or something, and so it's like you could still talk to the person. And I think they did that with like Spock or something on one of the episodes. But it's kind of that idea, but I think of it just more as an energy that floats around. So that like when I call on spirit, it could be that I'm calling on all of the spirit energy, which is who these people used to be. Or you can consider that to be your ancestor energies, spirit guides, like, you get the idea. But I don't think that, like, the energy of who you are just, like, is like, okay, peace out, I'm gonna go to do another life. Like, I think a part of you stays behind, but, like, the essence of who you are, like, moves on, if that makes any freaking sense. Kind of like you leave a part of your soul behind, like, a fossil, basically, and it, like, just kind of chills out forever. Again, I feel like I'm really horribly explaining this, but, like, if you go to a grave, and, because I really love to work, and, you know, I've always had a fascination with cemeteries, so when I started to work with the energies of some past loved ones, it was like, I don't feel like their full energy is completely gone. I feel like almost like an echo of the person is still around. And it's like, just all of their experiences are still there. Like, this lifetime form is still, like, the energy is still there, but, like, the essence is, like, moved on to be reborn and have a different experience in this life. Next life. I really feel like I'm explaining this horribly. So yeah, I feel like that's kind of how that part works. So then, like, the essence of who you are dies. You kind of chill for a while, because, like, you're not going to die and then just be like, peace, and move on. You're going to be like, what the F just happened? I was alive. No, I'm not. There's, you know, my physical form. People are crying. Like, you're not going to immediately, like, move on. It's going to take at least, like, a minimum of 3 days. Because if you didn't know, 3 is a very magical number. So yeah, I don't feel like you immediately move on. But after a while, you know, you come to terms with it, and you move on to Summerland, which I think maybe they maybe have talked about that or not. If not, maybe we could. I don't know. Comment down below if you want to see that. I feel like that'd be a pretty cool topic as well. Our ideas of, like, Summerland, heaven, what happens. But I don't know if they talked about that in depth or not. I wasn't on the channel. But anyways, you guys get the idea. So I think that when you reincarnate and you die, you go to Summerland and you just kind of chill with the deities, and you talk about what you learned in this life, what lessons you feel like you've learned and what you didn't, and then you can choose to chill there, or you can be reincarnated to continue that lesson, or you don't have to. I don't feel like you keep doing these different lessons and then you become like some super awesome epic just no problem soul. I feel like you have that happen immediately when you move on to Summerland. All of your problems are gone and you're back to the essence of like purity and whatever. I feel like you don't have to like keep living lives to get better. And so I feel like you just kind of choose lessons because you want to learn them. And so you might want to learn about hardships when it's like there's no clean water, there's no electricity, like really intense hard times. Or you might want to learn about littler things, like, well, not really littler, like, you get the idea, like different life challenges. Maybe you want to learn about the struggles of being unable to conceive a child, or to survive, like, a car accident, or, something to that effect. And I don't feel like you pick every single detail, but you pick little things before you reincarnate. So, like, if you choose to have, like, a disorder of some kind, or to battle, like, cancer, or, something kind of like that to learn the lesson from it. And then you pick little things like, are you going to be middle class, low class, what you're born into, and just a couple of the major things, but then free will kind of takes over, so you could avoid them. But you get the idea. Because I do believe there's free will, so you can change your fate in this lifetime. But I feel like in the end, you just go back and you're like, okay, did I learn this lesson? If not, do I want to try it again, or do I want to give it up for a minute? And, like, there's no, like, better or worse way to do that. So yeah, hopefully that made sense. I don't know if it did. But yeah, so hopefully it made sense. Again, I am not good at explaining things sometimes. So yeah, I think you get the gist. A part of your soul stays behind, and it's just like an echo of who you were. And echo is a really good term for it. And, like, then you just kind of get to be reincarnated. Oh, also, it's like, your first host was talking about, I don't know what I've talked about, because I literally tried to make this for like an hour now, so I'm sorry if it's like repeats. But yeah, I think you don't get to go back in time to like the Middle Ages, and then go to like 3010, and then, I think it goes like consecutive order of the years. Like, I can't go back to 1980 and get to learn from Scott Cunningham. Like, I'm just going forward. You don't get to go back. So yeah, hopefully that made sense. And yeah, until, like, the next topic I get to cover, I'll see you then. But check out your host for tomorrow on this topic, and hopefully between all of our, like, information, you can get, like, an idea of some different ways to think of reincarnation and souls. So anyways, thank you for watching, and blessed be.